What's up, everybody? Back with another video. This is a George Carlin recommendation. Battered plants. I have no idea what he's about to talk about. But before we get into this video, I just want to make a say a few things. Number one, if you have a video request for me to react to, go ahead and put it in the comments with the link or the description or whatever. If you already did that to a video and I haven't reacted to it, don't worry, I will get to it. If you want to, you can go ahead and put it in the comments again, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever, you know what I'm saying? And don't also forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 1K, people. That's right, we're on the road to 1,000. We just got in the car, you know what I'm saying? We're headed up the street, got our chips, got our lemonade, you know what I'm saying? I got this Louis iguana hot sauce right here. If y'all haven't had this hot sauce right here, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, you're gonna burn your mouth, so you better calm down. All right, let's oh, you subscribed? You did? Okay, let's go.
I'd like to mention a social problem we have in this country that a lot of people don't like to talk about, especially in public, but I think it's time we met this thing head on. It exists in a lot of families, although most people won't admit to it. I'm talking about battered plants. Okay, it's plant beating, pure and simple. There's no way to put a nice face on it. But it's part of a larger problem. It's part of an overall problem which is called the battering syndrome. And we've heard mostly about battered wives. That's the most prevalent part of the problem. And some work has been done in that direction. But then we began to hear about battered husbands. There are also battered husbands. Apparently this happens when the woman is real big, the man is real small, and they each drink a quart of whiskey a day. And we began to hear that other members of the family were affected. Battered step-uncles-in-law, battered foster cousins, battered third cousins once removed. In fact, the whole notion of battered distant relatives strikes me as awfully strange. To get on a bus and ride for 6 or 7 hours just to beat the shit out of someone you hardly ever see. I don't know. But the problem continued to grow. Battered fiancés, battered best friends, battered total strangers, which I think indicates a short fuse, don't you? And battered blind dates, which, as many of you know, quite often is completely justified. But then the problem took a bizarre turn. Then it got a little sick. We began to hear about battered pets. Battered pets. I couldn't believe it. When I first heard it, I said to myself, what? And I answered, well, yes, apparently so, according to the information. I often have these little conversations with myself. I do so love good conversation. But it's true, there are battered pets. This happens when someone gets frustrated at work, comes home, and beats the shit out of Fluffy. Then the problem got really out of hand. We began to hear about battered plants. Battered plants. And I said to myself, I said, what? And I answered, well, because this time I was speechless. But it's true, there are battered plants. And I don't mean just physical abuse. I'm not talking about strictly the physical abuse of plants. I don't mean like drop kicking some zinnias into the next yard. I'm not talking about pistol whipping a gardenia. I'm not even talking about stopping the car, getting out, and pissing on a bush. But I am talking about psychological abuse. I'm talking about the mental torture that we put plants through day in and day out. For instance, hanging plants. How do we know they aren't scared shitless up there? No wonder ivy clings. You'd cling too to the side of a building. So when you get home tonight, please take a look around the house and make sure you haven't left a plant in some corner where it doesn't want to be. And for God's sakes, never, never keep a plant in the bathroom. They hate that.
Bro, what did I just watch? What did you just recommend? What was that? I'm not gonna lie, okay? I respect George Carlin's comedy. I was waiting for that to swing back around and hit me somewhere deep. Like, oh, that was deep. Oh, baby, that was deep. But guess what didn't happen? That didn't happen, man. That was just some plants. Maybe it was so deep I didn't get it. Man, that wasn't deep. If that was, comment below right now if that was deep. Was that so deep that I didn't get it? Be like, you didn't get that. That was deep. That was deeper than deep. That was deep. No, that was not deep. Was that deep? Now I feel like I'm overthinking, so I gotta get out of here.